How you doing? So I'm not here to catch you up and be super nice to you and manipulate you and do all these things that all these other people that make videos are doing, to get you to watch their videos. But what I'm talking about today is being good. How do you be good to those who hate you? How do you love those who hate you? Now that doesn't mean that you go along with everything that they say, right? Jesus didn't do that. He didn't go along with everything that the people that hated him did, and most of those people were what? Those were the religious peoples. Those were the people of that day. They were the ones that hated him because they had built their own kingdom, right? They had built their own kingdom of hate, which looked like it was right, looked like it was good, but it was a kingdom of hate. And how did Jesus respond back to those people? He's telling you this is how he did it. Be good to those who hate you. But what does that really mean? Because if you have resentment in you, if you already have hate in you, then the way you interpret to be good is to manipulate. And how do you do that manipulation? You do that manipulation through being nice, through trying to look like you're doing good. That's manipulation. So when somebody's hateful towards you, you're going to be, well, either you're going to be hateful back, you're going to be angry back right away and be angry, or you're going to play nice, trying to appease their anger towards you, and you're going to do nice things, more and more nice things. Maybe that'll stop them from being like this. And that's how what those who already have the fallen nature, that's what they think that being good to those who hate you means. Just keep being nice, keep giving them stuff, and hopefully they'll stop, doing what they're doing. Hopefully they'll stop that. But actually, if you don't ever confront the hate with good, if you don't confront them with that goodness that's inside of you, if you have it, then they're going to just continue to get worse and worse and worse. You're actually going to make that person worse. Because it's like you're the supplier to their bad thing, their addiction. And they're trapped in something. Somebody that continues to do that, they're trapped in their own guilt themselves. And you're going to continue to do that, and you're going to continue to maybe try to be nice or whatever it is. And one day you're probably, the lid's going to blow off of you, and because you can't make it right. You can't make the situation right. So you're trying to control it. And that's what the fallen nature, that's what it's all about. It's like a system of manipulation and creating of your own will to try to, appease and try to fix situations. It's your own creation there. But he's saying be good to those who hate you. So how do you do that? Well, number one, the best way is to not ever allow that resentment to get inside of you. And you forget all of these things of the world. You're forgetting all of these things that you've taken on, all of these lying natures. You're letting them go. So when somebody is resentful and hateful towards you, you can't allow that spirit to come inside of you. And that's number one, how you overcome the evil with good. And just in doing that, the person that is responding with you and being hateful towards you, they're going to get even more hateful. And they're going to recognize that, hey, I can't hurt this person. I can't do anything to them. I can't get inside them. I can't affect them. Right? And they're going to be challenged just from seeing that they can infect you with their virus that they have. And they're going to have to change. They're going to continue to be challenged to change. And they're going to be more angry. So when you respond from that place of not being resentful, not being hateful towards them, you can think with wisdom. And a lot of times it's not always in different situations, it's not always the same thing, because in the spirit of good we're living by more of an intuitive, more the Holy Spirit. And He's kind of guiding us and showing us into what the best responses is. But let's just say you planned on going out for a nice little trip, a nice little water trip for the day with this person, and they respond hateful to you in the morning. Before you leave, they respond hatefully, and you almost feel that resentment a little bit, but you're able to let it go and see past it, and then you begin to think, you know what, I don't have to respond back to them like they responded to me, but hey, and you come up and you confront the person and you tell them, I'm not going to go out with you today with our plans, or I'm not going to hang out with you because of the way you treated. I don't feel that I want to hang out with you now because of the hatred that you just brought out towards me. I'm going to go out alone. I'm going to enjoy the day myself, but I'm not going to go with you. Now, and then that leaves that person with either recognizing where they were wrong and apologizing for it and trying to see the place where they can come to the truth, and you're working with that together, or they're just going to keep being more hateful. But hopefully that person will recognize where they're being wrong, and then you, by actually kind of leading them and showing them and guiding them, can help them stop being resentful, because it's not even actually them. They're struggling with some kind of guilt, something that got into them, and they themselves are not your enemy, but it's the fallen nature that's within them that you're having to guard yourself from it getting inside of you, because they're still responding and acting from a manipulative place where they think they have to manipulate their surroundings, manipulate the world, because their salvation is coming from the outside and not from the inside. Okay, so that's just a short little clip here on how to do that, and just staying aware and recognizing, that you don't have to be used by somebody. That's not what this is saying. It's not what Jesus is saying. To just continue to be nice and appease people and do all of that. Yes, we are loving, but remember, the love of the world is a manipulative love. It looks like love, right? The people that come into the relationships, and the women that, try to give their love to men, the men are taken over by this feeling that they believe is love, this power that they feel that they're receiving from this woman, accepting them as they are. But if you just accept people as they are, and you don't ever come with your good, showing them and teaching them that they're wrong, then the people will get worse for the most part. People will get worse because they're never shown how to change, and they're always accepted for the evil that they're doing, for the wrong that they're doing, and they're never being corrected. But that's what we're here to do. We're here to correct people in their way. But that's not, you see, the correction does not come because a lot of the people of fallen nature think they're correcting people, but they're not. The correction comes from holding our ground of good, holding the peace, and not letting the resentment get inside of us. And then we're able to properly correct the other people. Like I said, it's not always the same because we're being guided by the Spirit. We've got intuition inside of us. That's where the God force is coming from. It comes from within. So it can be different. The way that we're shown to correct and act towards the other person can be different. So God bless. Hope this helps some people out there that are struggling in relationships. But be good to those who are hating you. Continue to love them, and they will come over to the good side. They will change their ways. And if they don't, then it's their own fault, and they can go where they will, okay? So God bless. Have a good day.